Are you a real anime fan? Welcome to this week's Otaku Tuesday. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough news to talk about for anything this week, so I'm just going to expose this very ignorant argument that I've heard about for such a long time now. I get people asking me questions, asking for advice, people telling me about things that happen with their friends. I get a lot of messages from people, and one thing that I really find irritating and that I hear about a lot is people saying that their friends and people that they know say that they're not real anime fans because maybe they only watch what's on TV. Maybe they only watch anime and dub. Maybe they only watch a certain series of anime, or maybe they only like a certain type, or there are many variables which people can say, oh, if you do that, you're not a real anime fan. And this doesn't just apply to anime. There are many things out there, maybe video games, or if you're part of any sort of fan base of something, then there are people out there that say, well, if you're doing this, if you're not the most hardcore, if you are not willing to give up everything in your life and only do this one thing that they're claiming that you're not a real fan of, then you're not a real fan of that. And I think that this is absurd. And believe it or not, I've even heard this. I've had people say in my comments that I'm not a real anime fan. Excuse the wall of anime behind me. Excuse all the Gundam model kits that I've built and painted and all of this stuff behind me. Excuse all of this. I'm not a real anime fan because I didn't know certain details about Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. And I also get messages from people on the opposite side of this argument as well. Bob, what do you think about people who only watch one anime? What do you think about people who pirate anime instead of buying it? What do you think about people who only watch anime and dub? What do you think about this? Are they not real anime fans? You know what I think? I don't really care. If someone is talking to me about what they do and they only watch one type or they only watch it in dub, that's fine. I'll be interested in that because we're holding a conversation, but I'm not going to look down on somebody who is only doing one thing. Okay, sure, if they're only watching anime and dub, they're limiting their experience. Sure, if they're only watching one anime, they are limiting their experience. Sure, if they only pirate, they're not helping the industry out, but they're still anime fans. They still like anime. Even if you only like one type of anime, it's still an anime, therefore you are still an anime fan. I don't really see the whole point of this argument, and furthermore, why does anyone else care? Personally, I don't care about this because I'm too busy watching anime. I'm too busy enjoying my life and doing things in my life for me to really pay attention to what other people do, and even more to judge somebody about what they're doing and say to them that they are not a real fan because of it. It's not a competition, it's a fan base. We all like anime, so it's really no point to single anybody out and say that they're not fans because they don't do the exact same things that you do. So to close the argument, if you've been accused of not being a real anime fan for maybe just watching anime that's only on TV or only has English dub or only one series in, you're still an anime fan, but you need to widen your horizons because there are so many anime out there that have an English dub that aren't on TV that I guarantee that you can enjoy. There's so many other anime out there that don't even have an English dub that are great that I'm sure that you can enjoy. So you really need to widen your horizons because there are so many other series out there that I'm sure you will enjoy, but you're still an anime fan. If you only pirate anime, you're still an anime fan too, but if you're living in the United States or any other country out there that actually has an anime industry and sells anime online or in stores, and you have a job and you can afford to buy numerous video games a month, $60 video games, or even at least one video game, then you should probably cut back and buy some anime, because if you're a fan of anime, you can get series 15 bucks, 20 bucks, of course not the newest series out there because they can be expensive, but you can buy anime for 15, 20 bucks, and you should probably do that because it does help things out, but you are still an anime fan. So in regards to all of these people who told you that you are not a real anime fan, they're just an asshole, and you need to pick different friends, because they're simply making a competition out of a hobby which is not a competition, simply so that they can validate their self and their dedication to one specific thing, or maybe compensate for their lack of dedication to other things in their life, and they're just looking for attention, that's all. So if you're one of these people that can point your finger at a friend or point your finger at another anime fan and tell them that they are not real anime fans, or tell them that they are not good enough simply because they do not enjoy their hobby the same way that you enjoy your hobby, then that's not how you treat people. You're going to lose friends. And if you have friends that have put up with you and you telling them that they're not real anime fans, then you need to thank them for putting up with it. But this is not the end-all case to it. I'm sure a lot of the people who say this might have good intentions after all, but they just don't know how to express themselves properly. Check out my video entitled How to Get Your Friends into Anime. There are better ways. Sure, people out there who only watch one thing need to try more anime, but you can't go about it by alienating them. You can't tell them that they are not real anime fans simply because the way that they watch their anime is different from the way that you watch yours. So anyways, leave me your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Have you ever had anyone that told you that you are not a real anime fan, and what was your response to this, or how do you think that people should handle the situation? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to of course subscribe, like, comment, and also share it with your friends. I really appreciate all that. It helps out a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.